Any idea what Miss Designer Jeans was doing in a dump like this? Nobody's ever seen her before. He rolled his eyes in frustration. And the girl in the pink top? Her boyfriend is the guy in the green pants. Said she went out to the gas station to get some smokes. Claimed he was sleeping. The sound of the gunshot woke him up. The officer shook his head. He didn't wake up until he heard the sirens. Figures, he said. Motive? He asked. The woman on the stairs was robbed. What about the desk clerk? He had $200 in cash in the drawer and $20 in a credit card in his pocket. Bobby glanced at his watch and rubbed his burning eyes. The call came into the station at midnight, but he'd been on the scene since just after 5 in the morning. It was just now going on 9. The bodies had been removed, and all that was left meandering around the crime scene were a few of the motel residents and the last of the crime scene investigation crew. Lack of sleep made his less than pleasant demeanor even more unlikable. 15 goddamn people staying in this place and ain't nobody seen or heard nothing, he grumbled miserably. I'll bet if we check a couple of them, we might find a few of the dead woman's missing belongings. Don't tempt me, he said, glaring at an old man who was staring out of his doorway back at Bobby. The woman had been robbed, but the fools had been kind enough to leave her wallet and ID. A quick internet search on his cell phone told him that Yolanda Adebayo had been in a place she didn't belong. The woman was 5-star, and this dive was a no-star. Even lying dead and covered in blood, she looked like she could have bought and sold a place like this 10 times over. Had she been the target? His phone was buzzing in his pocket, but Bobby refused to answer it just yet. He knew who it was. The media was all over this story already. How the hell did the media get wind of this so fast? He questioned angrily. A young, beautiful, successful journalist found murdered in his city was bound to make national headlines, and the brass was going to ride his ass like a mule to hurry up and get this case solved. He fixed his gaze on the spot where her body had been found. What the hell was she doing here? What business could a woman like that possibly have in a joint like this? They'd asked every single person staying at this motel if they'd seen her before, and every last one of them said the same thing. They had never seen the woman, and they didn't know nothing. We're done here, a young CSI team member said to him. Did you go through all the empty rooms? Had the woman been coming or going? Had she been staying or visiting in one of those rooms? Had she talked to any of these people? We've been through every last one of them, collected about 1 million prints and some other unsavory things, but we won't know if we have anything of any importance until we get it back to the lab. He nodded as she passed. Did we pull the security camera from the front office? Yes. Bobby looked around the surrounding area outside of the motel, hoping to see a camera on one of the street lights or on top of the building. We searched, Detective, the police officer finally said. The only working camera was in the front office. Shit, Bobby muttered. Maybe that's why the clerk had been killed. He'd seen the perp. The cell phone was starting to wear a hole in his pants pocket, so he finally gave in and answered it. Yes. It was his lieutenant. Yes, sir, we're done here. Wrapping it up now. Bobby waited patiently while the man stated the obvious on the other end of the phone. This was a high-profile case. Miss Adebayo was a very important and notable person, and it was imperative that they find the killer quickly. The world was watching. Understood, Bobby said curtly. He wanted to tell the man that he had shit for evidence, and that short of waterboarding, these good folks living at this establishment were not going to offer any information of their own free will. But that's not what the man wanted to hear. I'm all over it, Lieutenant.